Hey guys, Sega here, back for another review. I haven't been around for a while now, for about a month I think nearly. Sorry for the inactivity guys, I've been real busy and I didn't buy anything new up until now. I've got this nice new D.O.D Dimension of Dragonball Golden Freeza from the Dragon Ball Z movie Resurrection of Freeza. This is, it was very expensive for me to buy. But I think it was worth it in the long run, since this is my first actual high-end Golden Freeza I own. So yeah, so let's go on a review now. So we'll go along the box and show you guys what the box and illustrations have to offer. Of course, this is done, manufacture is done by MegaHouse. This is probably one of my most favourite Dragon Ball Z figurine lines. I'm not really hot on the figurines where the clothings are involved, because that's just a lot more hassle and a lot more harder to clean. Just the vinyl figures are just I'm happy with, to be honest with you, and that's why I've just bought the freezers. So anyway, going on the box now, as you can see here, you've got the logo of MegaHouse there at the bottom. This actually came out last month on the 25th of September, so definitely a new release. Got the illustration of Freeza there in the pose, in a more serious look there, more of a zoomed expression there. You've got the Dragon Ball Z Resurrection of F logo there, and you've got the official Toei sticker at the top there. Okay, so that's the front of the box explained. Right, so as you can tell, D.O.D line boxes, when you buy figures, have open little windows you can look into. So as you can see, on the left hand side here, it just shows you a little bit more in detail of the figure. It tells you that the head moves and it's got a ball joint, so that's how you remove the head. On the right here, it shows you what faces they come with. Only this one comes with 2 faces, and the other Freeza comes with 3 in total, so that's the only negative side about this on the accessories. Apart from that, all he comes with is a stand, and that's it. So yeah, you can see the freezer is in here. I've got him out obviously now, but normally if you'd buy him brand new, he'd be there for you to look at, which is pretty cool. Showing that now. As you take a look on the side of the box here, you've got nice illustrations of the figurine showing it off really well. Different expressions there on Frieza's heads, and great poses of his musculature body. See there, another one. This is number 7 out of the series, so this is the latest one. And on the back, it just shows you a lot more views of the character and the figurine. Got one of his back there, which is pretty cool. Just got more depth views there. It's just the usual down stuff there, just Mega Hobby Japan, and telephone numbers from Japanese and everything. So yeah. There isn't much to tell you on the top. It just says D.O.D line. On the bottom is the same, just says Dragon Ball, Dimension Dragon Ball Golden Freeza. Now this is a limited run, and these will sell out eventually, so grab yourself one while you can. So I've already got him out of the box and assembled, ready for you guys to view. I've got him on my turntable as well. So as you can see, he looks a really good piece. So what I'm going to do here is turn my turntable on so you guys can have a good view of him. Just going to do a zoom in here from head to toe so you guys can see the detail. I can just show you guys and point a few things out to you. So yeah, the detail on this is really great. D.O.D lines are renowned for fantastic detail and great sculpturing. The only problem I see with this and the Master Star Piece line is basically it's just the same pose. They're just standing there. There isn't anything decent, like there isn't anything different I should say. It's all decent. They're all the same pose, which is quite annoying. Apart from that, I don't see any problem with this line whatsoever. So I've given Freeza, as you can see here, a cheeky smile, confident expression there on his face. You can see all the details on his muscles there, on his shoulders, his triceps and biceps, and his back muscles, shoulders and everything. This is essentially has the same pose as the final form Freeza which I have, which I will be doing a comparison in a second. But yeah, the detail on this is absolutely spectacular. And what I do love about these figures, especially they've done well on these Freeza figures, if they've got the purple parts like his where his abdomen is, his top of his head, and everything, done it really well, and especially on his gauntlets there as well. Really done a fantastic job on this. And I couldn't fault it at all on the details, because it is fantastic. I like the way the towel is swishing down there, bending down all the way down to his feet, which is really cool. The D.O.D stand is black instead of purple, considering the D, you know, sort of the comparison, which I'll show you guys. But yeah, they've done a really fantastic job on this, and I really do love this. It's great. Can't fault it at all. Here is the D.O.D stand. You can see there you've got a D.O.D logo right there, and just says there the name of the character. When it comes around, you'll see. But as it comes around, it should be now. It just says the word Golden Freeza, but you know, just to show you guys. So, just states it there, Golden Freeza. So yeah, definitely a fantastic figure. Now I'm going to stop the turntable for a second and show you guys exactly what I mean by ball points. So his head does do a 360. It is very flexible and very easy to move. I found this is a lot easier to move than the Freeza one for some reason, but I don't know why. Nothing else moves. It's just as it is. The tail is slightly more bendy, but yeah, that's about it. I wouldn't go too far. I'd hate my snap off. So yeah, I do love the expression on his face. I'll do a little quick zoom in so you guys can see his expression. Really awesome. And yeah, it is fairly easy to detach and attach his head to change different expressions. So I'll just demonstrate that now. Just take his head off like so. As you can see there, you've got a little ball point. Quite easy to understand and to comprehend. So I'll just grab the other one. And so yeah, there's the other two. So there's his other facial expression. I'll just do a little zoom up on that so you guys can see. Looks awesome. Definitely love the detail in this figurine. And yeah, you just basically just pop it back on like that. Simple as. So yeah, that's all I've got to show to you about this figurine. What I'm going to do now is do a quick comparison, and then we'll end the review like that. Right guys, now I'm going to do a comparison of the Final Form Freeza and the D.O.D Golden Freeza. So, when you look at these two together and you look at them at a distance, they look the same. Freeza's Freeza, right? Wrong. I'm going to show you guys the differences between this one and this one. Now, there's quite a lot of differences. They're the same pose, but they are virtually quite different. So first of all, when you take a good glance at these, when you first look at them like this, you think to yourself, yeah, they're pretty much different, but they're not. So as you can see, first of all, big obvious on here, gold and white, different colours, which everyone knows that. But what people don't seem to realise is, when they look at this, is the purple parts of Freeza on each of them are different colour. This one's a more darker version of the purple bits here, and this one's a slightly more lighter one. And where, like for example, on the bottom here, on his legs there, the bottom parts of his shin, this Freeza has a long part coloured purple bit, and this sort of golden Freeza here has like gem parts here, and it's the same with the back of the gauntlet as well. Virtually these two parts here are the same. This one being slightly more rounded at the bottom than this one. And he doesn't have the shoulders like this Freeza does, the purple bits. And the heads are actually different shapes as well, completely really, when you look at it properly. So first of all, let's do a zoom in. Now, as you can see here, you've got the normal funnel from Freeza. He has no brow here, he's just completely flat. You've got his eyes, nose, mouth and whatnot, and his earpiece. Right? Now, when you see this Freeza, as you can see, it's quite different. Sort of more sinister, I'd say. It's got a brow here, and this shape on the purple part of here where it meets the golden and purple bit is actually a lot more shaped differently. So this one's more round, and this one dips a bit more. Also, I'll just grab the extra head of the golden Freeza. When you look at them together, like so, on a side head comparison, you notice that the ears are different, and like I said, this head of the Freeza is slightly more taller than this one. This one's a bit more lower, and that's what gives the edge on this Freeza being a bit more taller than the golden Freeza. Probably about a third of the inch taller, I'd say, to be accurate. And as you can see on the back here, it dips. It is quite different, and it dips down quite a lot. You can see there you've got a nice round circular one there, and that one dips down as well. So it's more defined there as well, and obviously the two colours there. Okay, so moving back. Also, these two Freezers. This final form Freeza, Golden Freeza, this one is more superior in muscle tone and more muscle, only by a slight though, because as you can see, I've noticed this when I watched the movie, that when he powers up from this form to that form, I see him get a bit more muscly, and when I see him go back to this form after Vegeta beats him a little bit, spoiler alert, he doesn't beat him, he beats him a little bit. He goes, when he transforms back to the final form Freeza, he is a far less superior muscle than I. You notice a difference straight away when he powers back down, and I didn't notice that until I watched it a few times. And yeah, this one has more muscle definition than this one, which you will see as I show you guys. So as you can see on his arms and his shoulders, they're a lot more bigger than that Freeza. And another way you can tell that this guy is more defined than the original Final Form Freeza is the back muscles. As you can see, there's a lot more definition, a lot more detail, and then this Freeza has not as much muscle tone showing. Well, even though this one is definitely toned, not as toned as this one. You can see a lot more muscle definition there, a lot more detail. Now, when I put these guys back to back with each other, well, not back to back, but side to side from the back view, I noticed that the tails are sort of mirrored, the figures are sort of mirrored again that way, facing each other that way, but the tails are slightly different. Now this one, it bends like that, and it goes down to a little flick at the end, whereas this one has a bit of a wider bend, like that, and it goes down. So they're sort of similar, but they're not. You obviously got different bases, the purple one, black one. Like I said before, his hands and his feet and his muzzle are coloured on this one with purple, whereas this one is pure white, except for the gauntlets and whatnot. So yeah. Also, as you can see, this is all flat here, but when you look at this Freeza, it gives the illusion that he's wearing like pants, but it's just the way he's designed. As you can see, there's a sleeve here. Part there, it makes him look like he's wearing golden pants, but it's not, and pretty weird, but it's the design, unfortunately. I've got a big problem with it, but yeah. So yeah, that's the comparisons, guys. They're amazing figures, and I do highly recommend these. I bought these both from Nippon Yasan. It's a Japanese animated merchandise website, which does do all currencies. If you want to go visit there, I'll leave a link down below for that. And yeah, definitely worth checking out, guys, because they give duty free as well. You can avoid the custom charges if you ask them politely, which is very nice of them. So yeah, that's it for the review, guys. I hope you learned a few things about the different types of Freezers, and obviously this Freezer. Like I said, this one isn't limited, and it's quite cheap to get hold of, so I would definitely go grab this one if you're a big Freezer fan, which I am. But this Freezer is on a limited run, so once he's sold out, he's sold out. It's going to be hard to get hold of in later on down the line. So yeah, I'll definitely try. If you're a fan of the new Golden Freezer, I'll definitely grab that before it goes off the shelves and out of sight for a while. So yeah, that's it, guys, for review. Thanks for watching. Let me know what you think down below in the comments, what you think of these Freezers, and if you think they're decent or just a lot of rubbish. I'd like to hear your opinion. Give me a thumbs up if you like this review, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll be doing more reviews. I'll be doing massive hauls soon, because I've got the Comic Con coming up soon, so I'll be really showing you all the tours and videos and whatnot, show you all my hauls and merchandise I get. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care, see you soon.